All right, here we go. Show number 46 of Into the Cubieverse, and we are live.
The Cubieverse is a GPS-based game where you walk to get keys, use keys to open trivia vaults. GPS-based game. Uh-oh. Hold on. Liz? Keys to... Hello? Sorry, let me try that again. I had a feedback problem here. Hello. The Cubieverse is a GPS-based game where you walk to get keys, use keys to open trivia vaults, and answer trivia questions to earn rewards. You then use those rewards to enhance your in-game experience or convert to real-life rewards. I'm Magic Dragon, along with Atrocities and Gold Miner. Thanks for joining us tonight, and get ready as we take you into the Cubieverse.
It wouldn't
Sorry
be
about
Into
that,
the
guys.
Cubieverse if we didn't have technical difficulties. So, hey.
That's true. Yeah. Sound loop on my side. I finally got a nice setup here so I can watch the chat and be more a part of it, but wasn't anticipating for it to start talking to me. Gold Miner, how was your week in the Cubieverse?
My week was rather good. I had an interesting buddy quest this week. Woke up and I'm like, oh my gosh, Atrocities, I have a buddy quest. Bet you don't. So it was with him for once. So off we go in two different cars, going away and did our buddy quests. And let me tell you, didn't have to do it quite right away, and he didn't dump me, right?
Nice.
I wasn't so antsy this time about getting the buddy quest done because he knew where to find me.
She was responding, very communicative, so that was good, right? Very responsive.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
I had to say,
she's a good communicator in the game, is what you're saying. It's
yeah,
just outside of the game?
that's a whole nother story.
I had to say, leaving now, let's go. Come on, I don't want you to want my buddy to be late. But other than that, we did a whole bunch of trade checks this week, and I did get more payouts than usual, which was good. Nothing too exciting, but I got an extra bonus payout of thread, so allowed me to print a few more Ophelia and Dahlias. Dahlias. No victors this week, though. And definitely no Beatrix. Let me see. Not much else was new. Like we have been doing a few happy hour times, so we rush over to the fountain, get that, and put a color on, and, when we can. And today we could do the trade checks during that time frame. So luckily that worked, and it both a subject that both of us don't mind doing. So that was perfect. And yeah, I think that was about it. Nothing too exciting. We're both getting gearing up, getting ready for the Christmas event. We're looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I did buy one of the little features so far for the Christmas, the pink, the Christmas stuff. So that's exciting. I'd like to get more, but it would be nice if they kind of had more of a mixture pack, like the trees, where you could have 3 different lamp posts versus one in the same style, or different things like that. Just kind of spice it up.
Right, so we'll see.
Yeah. So, what about you, Magic Dragon? How was your week?
Pretty good. Had a buddy quest. Also interesting, but for another reason, just a missed blip on our end. Like the Discord wasn't really coming through the messages, but when they did finally come through, Coin Hunter INF and I banged it out very quickly. We had a hockey game out of town. It was we weren't gonna be back till midnight. He's like, no, you know what? I can do it then, if it works out. I messaged on the way back. We had just hit a snowstorm, so I was like, it's gonna be late tonight. Let's do it tomorrow. We talked. We lined it up, and first connection, we met there at the exact time and done. So that's an excellent buddy quest. I recommend Coin Hunter INF to anybody who is looking for more friends to add. Great communicator, and got it done as soon as we could. Trade checks, the same old for me, except I did hit bonus on one of them and got a bonus 1,000 white thread. So that was nice. Yeah, it was unexpected. I never expect bonuses, but they're nice when they happen.
And did you get Beatrix with it?
Pardon?
Did you get to print a Beatrix with it?
I haven't used any of the resources yet.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna have a Magic Dragon Beatrix Airbus show.
I doubt it. I've already used all of my resources previously to not print her, so now I might save up and use it for some Psycho Clowns or something. I did work hard to get that. I really worked hard to get that blueprint.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to recoup those costs still. But
How many trade
it's part of
checks?
the game, right?
How many trade checks
Pardon?
do you have Psycho Clowns in?
2.
Just 2. Okay.
Yeah,
Not
just the
two,
2.
just-
I still have a field because I'm collecting the red lays and a plague doctor in one, hoping that I can somehow get corrupted ooze out of it. A bunch of O'Brien's gets corrupted ooze out of half of the plague doctor trade checks that she does, it seems. Yeah.
That's what Atrocities does too.
And today, even today, she got it again. She's
Right.
throwing me out. And I've only ever gotten the basic and never a bonus. The chunks of flesh, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's that. Did a pizza quest early in the week. No big deal. It's nice having a pizza shop here in town, finally. And for the first time I can think of, I've done 2 in the same week. Well, the same one, because when we go to London, we hit a couple pizza shops when we can. We do the quest.
Yep.
And then today we did the pizza quest again, and I got a charred peel.
Nice.
Yay!
So I hear that's a good thing. I
Yeah.
still don't have the Master Pizza Chef. Is that what it is? Master Pizza Chef? I think that's the top one.
Yeah, Sushi's
so
Master
the Pizza
Sushi
Chef
and Pizza
and
Chef.
Master. Yeah, don't have that blueprint yet, I don't think. But at least I have a charred peel now. So that's good.
Well, it'll come to you. You'll
Yeah,
get that. The charred peel is what you so.
I wasn't expecting charred peel, and it showed up today, so that's good news.
Just having a pizza shop close to you where you can do it on like every 3-day rotation. Great, right? Fabulous. You can work that in your rotation, doing your trade shocks.
Yeah.
Like we do ours when we do the trade shocks, so it's always there. And you know, just those chances, just by having the number of chances, it'll come, right?
Exactly, right?
Now here's a question. We had thought that during happy hour, this is going back a few weeks, we thought during happy hour, if you were doing those, you were supposed to get double the resources on those. Is that not true anymore? Or was that only special during the event? Like if you have a city event, I
think that's why it's a city event, isn't it?
Well, I
don't.
During the last one that Atrocities held here.
They doubled during the kiosk. I'm sure they doubled during the kiosk. We had it.
Right.
Happy hour too?
Doesn't seem like it does.
I don't know. I thought resources were doubled on trade checks, but
They
I'm not
definitely
really
doubled on
focused
trade
that
shacks, but
aspect,
she's
so.
talking about pizzas, pizza shop and sushi shop.
Oh, the quest. So, yeah, trade checks for sure, but the pizza quest,
Definitely
I don't know.
Speaking of yesterday,
I know for the city quest it is because it's any user-created structure, right?
Yep.
That was the wording for that. For happy hour, I don't know if it's not particular to user-created structures. It's only to the category. So pizza quest wouldn't be. There's no category.
That's true.
So I don't see how it would double.
Yesterday during happy hour, we hit the yellow vault, or I hit the yellow vault. And we'd already been to the fountain, so I had the category up, which Atrocities, you remember?
No, remember, it didn't. The fountain didn't work on it.
We had been to the water fountain, got the right topic up. That topic is still active on our phones or on the game, but when I opened up the yellow vault, it gave me 3 whole new topics to choose from, not the happy hour topic. Apparently somebody else, because it was in Discord yesterday too, somebody else had the same issue, and Illusion made a mention that was that's not the way it should be. So I sent in a bug report. Hopefully I'll get paid back. I did get a perfect answer. I did get my rewards, but it wasn't doubled by any means. So.
Right. Okay.
So.
Yeah. So if you had the happy hour category pop as one of those 3 options, you might have gotten double rewards.
But it should have popped up the happy hour category.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Pardon?
Interesting. Like to think about what would have happened, right? So.
So. Atrocities, how was your week?
So you heard about my buddy quest already, so that went well.
Yeah.
I was bidding on a few things in the auction house. Didn't win anything at all of interest or note. Um, there is a headquarters up right now for the is it the hippie headquarters? I think it's up, and I bid on that at 300, and I think last I looked it was about 30,000 or so, which a little bit more than I want to pay for it at this point. So I think I'm out, but that's that's unfortunate.
Just jump in there because gold miner went on to you, and I wasn't quite done my week. But I just wanted to mention I did buy a high U through the auction house,
Yes,
which worked out well for me. 15,600 cubic coins.
that's an
That's
excellent.
an excellent price.
Price and everything. So please, good atrocities continue.
No. That's good. That's good news. You got that. So it's coming down. So yeah, so that was probably the big thing. Yeah, I did buy the one of the I think it was the tree pack that came up in the Christmas shop. So
Yeah.
bought that. I'm debating on what else I want to buy in there. At 50 crystal keys, the price was right for that tree pack.
Right.
I don't know about. I want to kind of get some of the other ones, but I don't know how much I want to spend. So I'm thinking like the Santa sleigh for 500 is pretty good, but then I'm thinking, well, I could get some of these other lanterns and whatnot for like a lot of lanterns and whatnot for at 50 each, right? So
Yeah.
I
participate, but I'm only on the low end of it. So I'm gonna try and buy something small every time they have one of these packs. That way I can say in a year's time if they like, hey, for everybody who purchased anything during these four
Right.
seasons or whatever, like that's my thought about everything in the game. So I try to do everything I can, but I can only do a little of it at a time.
For sure.
I want to participate.
Do we know if the Christmas shop stuff is that unique to this year? Is there anything in there that's unique to this year that next year will not be coming back? Have you seen anything on that?
I don't think anything was said about that specifically, and I imagine for the most part we'll probably get. I think we'll get some stuff back for sure. There might be something new every year added, or there's lots of ways they can go with it, right?
Yeah. Like I could see the trees being come back and some of this other stuff. So, that 500 for the Santa sleigh. I'm wondering is it going to be like this is going to be the 2024 model and they're going to change it up for 2025? So, do I need to invest in that? And I don't know. I haven't seen anything on that, so I would like to know if there is wording on that before
I wonder if they will kind of ditch what doesn't sell as much as others to make room for new stuff.
Maybe.
Out the stuff that's the less popular models.
Probably, possibly. But then that becomes the rare stuff that ends up being worth something of value.
Exactly right.
So, for sure. So, speaking of stuff coming of value, I hear you also, Magic Dragon. I hear you also got a little gift showing up in your inbox at headquarters.
I did. Yay! My epic observatory. I shared a video clip of it into the Cubieverse Facebook page. If anyone wants to check it out. Sky changes, shooting star, spins around. Really nice. I really like it. I've switched to it from the Psycho Clown headquarters now. So I've got the observatory on for a while.
Nice.
I don't usually. I like to put on a headquarter and leave it there that I like. I might leave this one on for quite some time.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I change my mine up every month. As soon as I get a new one, I slap it on for the end of the month, and then I will change out something else. Until the new one comes around. Try and rotate.
Right.
So, right now I just switched over and threw on my igloo, since it's coming up on Christmas from a while ago.
That'll make sense.
So that's my plan.
It cost me a lot to get that observatory, though. 1,800 crystal keys every month.
Yeah,
absolutely. So a big
there's-
effort to put into it for a reward that I didn't even know was coming.
Yeah.
But I like to participate in things like that. Like, are we talking about that now? Or are you still talking about your week?
I'm done with that. My week, I was just switching to that topic
Okay,
there.
I thought
there's
so, but
some
I didn't want
Just to
to.
clear me up in case I go back in my week. So okay.
Yeah. So a bunch of O'Brien's and I had a good talk about it today, because she also received the observatory reward, and I know nothing was explicitly said, but I've always thought that you had to get them through Adventure Road to get a reward. But to be honest, it took me 7 months before I realized you could buy Adventure Road halfway through the month and still get all the right side ones from earlier in the month. I didn't even know that. I just my thought was I bought Adventure Road the first every month right away. I just committed to it.
Yeah.
So my thought was, it's in here. There's got to be a reason for it. So I'm doing it. It's held me back on building up some things around here as fast as I could, because the crystal keys are half my crystal keys are going to that. Yep. But it was worth it.
Seems like it. Yeah,
it was worth it anyway. Even without the observatory, it was still worth it because it makes it easier for me with the 4 points per vault and everything.
Yeah. And we recently both got the final Zodiac we were looking to get.
Yep.
Ended up getting the rewards for the NFT and the display case, which was nice.
Yep.
That they did that. Was kind of disappointed when they said this out, but you know what? So what? I wasn't really expecting it, and we certainly made we made a decision way back when it first came out. Like I don't want to buy the first month of Crystal of Adventure Road, because I was thinking one, by not buying it, they're going to try and sweeten the pot to make more people want to buy it. And likewise, this stuff wasn't necessarily known. So it is what it is. I don't think I bought it. I think actually I got it. The first one I got was December, because we got crystal keys for the soccer event in order enough to get it. But we made a decision. And, at the end of the day, I didn't buy it. And I got the crypto and I exported the crypto. And the crypto's probably worth $250 at this point, right? So I'm not.
Well, you want to talk about that? I never once exported crypto from the game, so I lost out huge by comparison.
Yeah.
So, there's that side of it too. Also, a bunch of Brian and I were talking, and I said, it kind of reminded me of, say, last year's Christmas event with the Nutcracker. Sure, you could go out and you could buy it. You can get the walnuts, first of all, which were hard to get in now Adventure Road. But if you could buy the blueprint for everything in the chain, but you still can't finish the quest chain from last year because it's done now. So you'll never get the big tickler box, even if you have the Nutcracker now.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's I kind of looked at it like that. And this is the first time I've ever been on the rewarding side of any of these things. So I think it's the way I felt even before when I wasn't getting anything. So
Speaking of rewards, let's do the loot code right now for our Christmas tree. Get that going. Get that.
What a great idea!
And then we will.
Last tree loot code that we have. It's a rare code. It's a rare tree code.
Yep. So so the word's going to be rare, R-A-R-E. So we need to put your name. I'm going to actually start right now. Start capturing messages. Okay, we're going to start capturing messages. So for the next 300 seconds, if you want to get it, put your name your Discord name into the chat with the word rare, and for the chance of winning the rare Christmas tree.
Have you started? Because people are putting.
I have started. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he meant by let's start this now.
Well, after before.
I know. It's
Yeah.
hard with the delays and everything.
So, okay. So we started that. So this is for the loot code. This is
And again, everybody is included in this. If you want a tree loot code from us, before, still included into this one.
This is open for
luck.
everybody, whether you've won or not. If you do win, you need to contact Gold Miner. It's on you to contact Gold Miner to collect your loot code. If you do not contact Gold Miner about your loot code, then we get to auction off or give it away the following show. So you have the following show to contact Gold Miner about getting it. So, but yeah, but that's the way it's always been. So yeah. Anyways, while we got that going.
In the game tonight, or in the show this evening. So this is interesting.
People looking for that rare code. So
does it matter which order they put it in? Rare and then their name, or their name and then rare?
I don't think it makes a difference.
Okay. Just looking through, some people are.
You could you could write, in there. I like my steak rare, and it would still accept it, right? Now, we'd be looking for.
I like my steak the way I like my winning the. I like my steak the way I win arguments with my wife. Right? It's very rare. Very rare.
Really? Right on.
Yeah, I messed that thing up. It's something like that.
Okay. So, anyways, getting back to arguments here.
The
HQ. Gold Miner, do you got any thoughts on that?
Sorry, just a second. Nikki94 Booth just got here. What did I miss? Right now, put in rare and your Discord name for the loot code draw, which will be taking place in a couple of minutes. So, anyways, sorry, Atrocities. What did you say?
Sorry. We were down. We've got 180 seconds, just over, before it retrieves the code.
Gold Miner, what's your opinion on the observatory?
Well, I've been following. I have been following Discord a lot today and yesterday in regards to it, or in the past few days, and I know there's a lot of unhappy campers. I like Atrocities. I think 3 months before he started it, I caved after 2, because he's like, "Oh no, there's going to be better things coming," or something like that. So we waited. Sure. Anyway, so I was missing 2, which I have bought and have had for a while. Like the last one was obtained well before the 15th cutoff date. I would have loved to have had the headquarters skin. That said, I guess I can see a special treat for the people who didn't pay for it. But technically, I paid for it too, whether it's in the auction house or not. Titanium toasters or Cubieverse get cut out of that auction money. I don't know. I would have liked to have gotten it too, but I can understand why I didn't.
Right.
But I know others who were posting in Discord were complaining that nothing was fully mentioned, that you had to buy the the Adventure Road the whole 12 months, or however, I guess it would be 12 months, throughout it versus buying in the auction house. So there is a lot.
Something even mentioned that people know that this is to be expected. Like, I'm not really active on Discord, so from my point of view, this was a brand new surprise sort of thing. I don't know if Magic Dragon, if you were aware of this, was any expectations of this coming at all?
No, I had expectations that some good things were coming because of the Zodiac collection, and those were the first 2 parts of it. The headquarters skin was the bonus. I was completely shocked by that.
Yeah. So, and likewise, I made a decision to skip out on too much of Adventure Road for the pirates, because I need the crystal keys, because I need my crystal keys to build, right?
Right.
So I made that decision. would I've made the same decision if I had known that it would eliminate me from the future rewards for that period? Maybe, but maybe not. I don't know.
Right.
So, but at the end, because I did go out and I spent Cubicoin in order to get the make sure I got uh, the the headquarters and the pirate for the month. So
Right.
you know, it is what it is. But
I was building at the same time he was, and maybe he should have done what I'd done, which just grab his credit card and buy more Crystal Key.
yeah. So 100 seconds left to get your name in for the raffle. So yeah. So I don't. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say, as I always say, haters gotta hate, and it's a lot harder to build than it is to rip and criticize. So,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, I'm disappointed that I didn't get it, but I understand what the criteria was, and you know, if if anybody and everybody can get it, then it's not that special, right? So, you know,
Right.
congratulations
Like,
to the people that did.
what if they told us now what you're going to need for the sacrifice for in October for the Halloween event?
Right? Yeah.
It's just because they don't tell you ahead of time doesn't mean they should have necessarily. Like I think you're right. Like the fewer people, or not the fewer people, the less people that know. I don't know how to word it now. I like what you're saying. That the scarcity because of it.
Let's flip this around as well. They don't tell us to sacrifice, and either you have it or you don't. You can't go and buy stuff in the auction house for it.
Right.
Like that kind of thing.
And that was what kind of almost what the previous sacrifice was, where people figured out you needed the zombies and the monsters, but you couldn't put them in the auction house and there's no buy it now at that point in time, or very few people have buy it now.
Yeah.
So it was what was in the auction house was in the auction house, right? So
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah, it's always been. I think it's always treated the epic rewards the same way. You're either in it from the beginning to get it, or you don't. Like, I think of big tickler boxes as like the end reward if you did the entire quest rather than just buying the people who are in the quest right at the beginning. Like, you go back now and buy
10 seconds left to get your name into the draw.
10 seconds.
You need your name and the word rare, Discord name and rare, and we're done. All right. 24 captured names. Hopefully, everybody's in there. And we are going to hit the pick a winner button right now. See what happens.
Okay.
24 names. Good luck to everybody. This is for the rare. You need to pick a winner. CC Johns. Congratulations.
CC John.
Hey.
Congratulations.
John.
On Discord, and I'll send you the loot code number.
Yep.
Also, off topic here, Nikki94 Boo wants to know what the heck the blueberry yogurt things are on the Adventure Road.
They are. First of all, they're coffees.
Yep. Well, yes, they're coffee. So what you do is you click on them, and all the vaults you open for the amount of time that's on there, which I think is 30 minutes.
I think those default ones are 30 minutes.
Yeah. You collect that color of paint with all the vaults you open, all the white vaults you open.
Not white vaults. White.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking you were saying you're getting white paint. No. Sorry, my mistake. Yeah. Any vault, because you can't get it from chromatics. So any white vault that you open, you'll get that color of paint. So meaning that if you've got, let's say, too much blue paint and you're lacking on white, you'd want to pop that in, and that would everything you get is white. We tend to use them with happy hour because we get. because we'll get the waterfall, the water fountain, which guarantees happy hour question. We throw those on, and for the rest of the happy hour time, we're getting the type of that color of paint and resin.
So you can consume it in the game. If you click on it, it's like, I think it says like consume now. You drink it, and then for 30 minutes, you'll get that color paint from all of the white vaults that you do. So it's a consumable. So it's one of the first consumables or the first consumable in the game.
Likewise,
there's more coming.
Likewise, buy more of them from the coffee shops if you have one around your area.
And for the record, you may be asking where to find it. If you open your backpack and you scroll that bar that shows like your keys and your cubies and your resources and all that stuff, if you scroll it, keep going to the right, the farthest one on the right is a coffee drink. It looks exactly like the resource yogurt thing that you got image. You go in there, you can see all your available consumables, and click on it. I don't know if I can see. If you probably can't. No, can't really see that.
Down, you will have to build yourself a coffee shop or go to a coffee shop closer if you want to buy more.
Now, the great thing about them, though, is that if you go, I see there's no one else in your town. If you go to some town and you run across a coffee shop, you can buy
with keys
for 2 blues. You can buy like dozens of them if you want of a particular whatever, and use them when you choose to.
Likewise, Illusion Weaver was kind of alluding to it might be coming up that we can be buying resin out of those coffee shops, and that you will be able to get this week.
I think what you said it was if you activate it,
10,000 resin for each walking quest that you do in a 24-hour period.
Oh, nice. Right.
If you do 8 walking quests, you get 80,000 80,000 resin. So that to me is a bonus, especially after building all.
That's a good one.
So if it's in a 24-hour period, can I say get that purchase? Do I have to purchase? Does it go live when I purchase it?
Yes. I don't know about.
So if it's 24 hours, you can do 16.
Matter. Right? Can I purchase it and kind of double dip and get like 16 walkables in that 24-hour period?
No, I don't think. I don't know. He said it would be mentioned. There would be discussion of it potentially at the next Hunter's Lodge. Nothing will happen before then.
Right. Yeah.
That was on.
Yeah, there's lots of options available for consumables.
Mm-hmm. I found after losing all that paint from the sacrifice, it's really helped. Yeah. Like we used the water fountain with the paint, like with the consumable, and then it's really popped back up for me at least.
Good.
And you go during happy hour, of course, and
even doubles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, the happy hour is with the water fountain is so worth it, right? So we're always, especially on Trade Shack days, like usually what we used to do on Trade Shack days, and Trade Shack days because we know our Trade Shack, we do our Trade Shacks every 3 days, is we used to go, okay, reset, let's go do our Trade Shack. So now it's like, no, okay, now we're waiting for happy hour. Can we get happy hour on this if at all possible? Yeah. So sometimes obviously we miss it because it's it happens while we're sleeping and stuff, but you can't always get it. But when you pop a Trade Shack and during happy hour, and instead of getting like 1,000 extra white thread, you get 2,000 extra. Hey, happy days. Happy days. All right. Okay. What is unique? It says I don't even have a blue vault yet. Leveled my bank. White user vault to 10.
Level 10.
Save that
There you
one.
go.
So working on another now. Okay. Yeah, we'll get you.
So-
You know.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
It's getting there. Build on a. Don't forget to build on a post office too, if you have one. So you're gonna want a vending machine, so you can export the coins if you don't have that yet.
Yeah, your most important thing to get is the vending machine, so you can convert Cubicoin into crystal keys, and then that helps you. So in our case, we're converting 9,000 Cubicoin into 900 crystal keys. Probably if you're in the States, it'll be 10,000 into 1,000. And with that, you can just, you're getting 1,000 crystal keys a week. You can buy a lot of level 10, like white user vaults, blue user vaults with that sort of stuff. Expensive things are, and of course, fund your adventure road. The expensive thing is obviously 9,000 or 10,000 for the premium structures.
Right.
Which is
now small market man just said said 10K resin if all 8 stages are done walking. I am sure it was 10,000 per because it was a bigger chunk than more than 10,000 at the end of it. So I don't know. It was in Discord in the past 2 days or so. So.
And that's all, as I say, speculation at this point until it's actually in game.
Exactly.
Or there's ounce at Hunter's Lodge. Right. We'll see how things work out, right? So
I'm gonna believe small market Manton for now.
Now also,
no offense, no offense.
Illusion Weaver did talk in tonight, and I'm not sure if it was off topic or if it was the Hunters Hangout, that there's going to be a new coin event early January for Bonk. What's it?
Boink, I think you said. I wrote down the word boink.
Well, Boink would have an I in there. BONK.
Yeah, I would say vending machine is your priority there, Nikki.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah,
so you guys ready
so there's another, as Goldmine was saying, another coin quest coming up with Boink as the last one. How about how are you doing on the current coin quest there, Reactor?
I'm done.
Yeah. I'm done.
Just waiting to be able to export now.
Yeah. I've put mine through the ATM thing or whatever, whatever that's called, exporting.
Yeah.
We were at the grocery store yesterday, and the ATM's right beside it, so I went to do mine. He couldn't do his. So I don't know.
Well, we went to do it today. We both and we tried to put it through the ATM, and it said, what did it say? It said we had to wait for something still. Pardon?
Oh,
we're ready to export, but I guess maybe it's not time to export yet.
No, well, Goldminer did hers. I had a problem with my actual wallet that I downloaded, the Phantom wallet. It was saying like unlock wallet and couldn't get to unlock. I eventually today uninstalled it and reinstalled it, and it's now working. So
okay.
But it sounds like you got a glitch.
Yeah, I thought, just from what I remember with the JHH, I thought we weren't able to export until after the event.
No, I think the timeline, yeah, like with JHH, I think they did it where they didn't actually enable the kiosks until later. Well, the kiosks are there, so you should be able to do it. If the kiosk is there, you should be able to do it.
So if I go into mine and look under the token thing, under the bar thing under my resources and all that, I should say 0 then, right?
I would assume if you've transferred it probably says 0.
Yeah.
I'll have to double check that, but mine seemed to go through yesterday.
Okay. With Chris telling me he had to uninstall and reinstall, maybe we'll have to do the same thing. But I'll try again tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. And my problem was my wallet, not right. right? Not
Okay.
not the game.
To the point where I got at all. Like it's just conked out.
Yeah.
I can't hear Gold Miner. Oh, she's gone.
What?
Oh, I couldn't hear you for a little bit there. You said it got my point, and I didn't hear anything after that.
No, I think that's when that was the end of what she was saying.
Okay.
So
there was something she was talking. I couldn't hear it, but
okay.
Well,
that's okay. Everyone else good.
If you're looking on YouTube versus your phone, there's the delay in the timing.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say Roselle the reactor. I like this. I like the coin. I opened it up. Read all about reactor coin. It looks like they've got. There's a game with it. There's a comic. They're looking to do a movie using that stuff. So that's kind of cool. Look like you can buy NFT cars for the game or something like that. Reactor coins. So seems like there's more uses for this in the JHH. So I'm liking this coin. Better than the JHH. I think it might hold its value.
Yeah.
So kind of excited with that. Hey, I'm happy to be getting them either way. So yeah, and I'm gonna say that
I like the coin. I like the coin quest a lot.
I did signed up. Trying the blue trivia. It was nice to see with the blue you're getting more resources than you were getting with the white, because I think you got 250 reactor coin versus the 20 you're getting.
Yeah.
So because otherwise it was just you could use the same amount of keys and end up with the same amount of coin in the previous JHH. So I think that's good. But those questions were difficult to the point where I was like, I'm just going to go home. I'm going to stop doing the blues. I'm going to go home and read up on all the questions, read up all the stuff and be prepared to answer the questions. But we were out that night hunting, and I ended up getting pretty much 80% of the reactor coin I needed just through white vaults. So I was like, you know what? I don't need to. I just finished it pretty much. I did most of it with the white vaults. So I don't know, Chad, if you guys use white vaults or not. What was your thoughts on that, Magic Dragon?
I like the blue questions. Well, we have limited vaults here, right? So for me, I was kind of doing both, doing blue vaults and white vaults. I just finished the quest today.
Okay.
So that's how long it took me, because we didn't go out to London at all. So I was really just using local vaults here. And I didn't get to do all the blues either, because it was relatively stuck in the house for the last few days.
Mm-hmm.
But I enjoyed it. The quest was good. The questions were good. The blue vault questions were nice. It did prompt me to want to read and learn more about it, which I think is all part of why we have it in the game.
For sure.
That was nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into the game that they're using and see what I can do.
Yeah.
Can I earn more reactor coin in the game, or because it says there's 888 cars, so 8,888 cars. So can I use my reactor to buy a car and play in the game, or resell it for later or something like that? So that would be excellent. So that's nice, and it's nice. It's nice to see these coin quests are starting. There is export value coming back into the game. They're able to export out. So I'm loving that. So, and then the other thing I thought I'd touch on this week, they did a game update, and they got those red dots in the app now. I'm loving them.
Yeah.
And I know what you guys think.
I was very vigilant with all those things, kind of neurotic a little bit. So they don't help me as much as they help Bunch of O'Brien's, who loves them. She's missed many things many times, and those have just made it a lot better for her.
I kind of think this is going to sound weird. I get stressed out when I see the little red dot.
Yes.
Call it just much the same as on my phone. If I see that I have like emails or text messages,
Yep.
who has to have that all cleared all the time. So
Same here.
Reminder, but it's kind of like, oh my God, now I have to deal with this right now. And I don't seem to miss, like I miss out on the thing that I forget to clean.
Yeah. I know. So I know I have lost points in the Adventure Road before because I've completed it, but I haven't clicked on the
right.
Clicked
some
on
of the resources.
Some of the resources. So seeing that there like that, I'm loving it. I think it's great, right? Great little minor thing.
Yep.
Obviously, the obsessive compulsive types don't need that.
Well,
but
it also had a reminder already built into it. Like if you clicked on it, the stars would shine on the thing, right? So I could, every time you open up Adventure Road, it would show you that there was something. It would make an indication that you had to look at Adventure Road because you had forgot to click on something. It wasn't as evident, but it's always been there.
I don't think I noticed that. What I did find out that I think there was like day 2 or level 2 of this month. I hadn't collected the resource on that one yet, so I had to scroll through and find that, which was a nice little thing. In order to get it clear, so that was kind of good. Not that like it would have paid out at the end, so that's okay. But I'm more like concerned with because I know there's definitely times where it's like I've made sure I've completed all the daily objectives, but then like, okay, it's done, and then move on to other things, do whatever, and then like afterwards it's like, did I complete that? Did I collect that resource box? I don't know. Now
there's no way to miss.
Can't miss it. Love it.
Yeah, it's nice.
Love it. So it's a great change. Not quite as good as the extended range, but it's a distant second.
Yep.
So.
So
you got anything else to talk about?
You had missed your buddy quest with your daughter last week, right?
Yes.
And you had said usually they spawn immediately back with that same player again.
Yes.
I'm assuming.
Now it didn't, but I also have an addendum to add to my previous statement.
Okay.
Whereas it had only ever been canceled by me destroying my headquarters.
Oh, okay.
If I remember correctly, instead of just canceling with them. I thought it was canceling with the one person and then not deleting from my thing. And I looked back and said, no, I think it was just when we left. We used to travel a lot of time during there, and I would destroy my headquarters here, which would make the buddy quest go away, and then it would respawn when I melt somewhere else, put it down again, because I hadn't deleted them from my list. So it's tough for me to tell. It didn't spawn with her right away this time. I did get a buddy quest for the first time with someone else after that type of failed buddy quest. So I'm not 100% sure now, though, all of the circumstances surrounding it, like I was last week.
And you might be off cycle too now for some reason. If she got another one or whatever. I found like Goldmine and I got ours this week. I mean, we've been playing for it's been over a year. She was my first buddy I've added, and it took us this long to get a buddy quest together. And maybe now we were thinking like, geez, am I missing a buddy quest? Because it's been a long time since I got a buddy quest. It was actually only an extra day or so, but I think they gave me an extra day to line up with gold miners, make me eligible for gold miners. So I guess it also may mean that my pool of eligible buddies is getting low, and I need to add more buddies to my buddy quest list. So So if people out there want add any one of us to Buddy Quest, we're more happy to add you if you want to.
Always more buddies.
All right.
Yep.
You know all of our different requirements on what we expect from a buddy. So if you meet those requirements, we're more than happy to have you.
Seems like a quiet night in the Cubieverse.
It is. You know, there's anticipation for the Christmas event. I think that's where most of us are thinking right now. Not too much going on elsewise, so.
I'm trying to figure out how I have to cook my Christmas dinner and do it all at once.
Well, like
That's
last
good.
year, we opened the presents. We then went and had a little pause where people hang out with their gifts and stuff like that. We went and collected all the trees.
Are you sure that's what we did? Because we have young adults now, young adults as children, and they sleep until like 11 or 12. Are you sure we didn't vote before they got up?
Oh, that might be the case. Anyways, I know we didn't miss any. Trees last year because of them. So we should see. Mind you, this year with Christmas Eve and then Christmas Day, it might be slow getting trees up for people. Right?
Yeah.
So I'll probably try and go put some up on the 24th. So hopefully we get assuming they're reset in the morning. So we'll see what happens.
Plumber Boy sounds like he's wrapping presents as he speaks, or as we speak here. So don't forget us some. No, just kidding, obviously. But presents are already wrapped here and under the tree. And
yeah.
What about you, Magic Dragon? Are you all ready for Christmas?
Sure.
Or should I ask if O'Brien's already done?
She's mostly done. I'm mostly done.
You're mostly done if she's mostly done?
Yeah. Yep, I think so.
Yeah, Atrocities is done now that I'm done. So.
Yeah.
Benefits. So.
He can actually stand back and be surprised on Christmas morning as to what everybody's getting.
Right.
It's the magic of Christmas.
Right.
Christmas elves come. So.
Okay, guys. I don't know about you, but I think I'm done for the night.
Yeah, it feels like we've run out of stuff to talk about. At this point, obviously, next week we'll be deep into the Christmas event, so lots to be sharing at that point. So, makes sense to wrap her up right now. Thank you everybody for watching the show. Loot code giveaway rare was great, so thank you, Illusion Weaver, for providing us with that rare loot code. And remember to contact Goldminer to get it. So.
Yes, thank you for all the loot codes too. We should rare one, all of them. And we'll have to see what kind of loot codes we can get in the future.
Yeah. Atrocities, save the line.
Okay. Okay, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy hunting. And good luck with the
Comment, subscribe, whatever.
Too late to do that, Goldminer. Too late. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Happy holidays.